At some point, you may want to create a private journal area for your students. With a private journal, each student can have their own space for reflection, and as the instructor, you can set the journal up to be graded or simply as an area for the student to jot down thoughts and ideas. To set up a private journal, you will first need to log into your Blackboard account. Once you are logged into Blackboard, look to the My Courses area and click the course you want to upgrade with the private journal for your students. Once in the Blackboard course, navigate to the Tools panel and then click Control Panel. In the Control panel, you will want to select the content area where you want to place your blog. I'm going to put the private journals under the Assignment section. In the Assignment section in the Select list, you need to click Blog and then Go to set up your private journal. In the name box, type the name of the blog. Since this is a private journal, you may want to put the student's name and then private journal or private blog. If you want, you can give a description. Select Yes to make the blog available, and then under Select the Blog Type, click Private Journal. You can choose whether or not to allow your comments to be public to the student, or if you want to make private comments for grading purposes. This option is completely up to the instructor. If you would like your students to see your comments for grading purposes, click Yes. If not, click No. You will also need to select whether or not you want to enable an RSS feed, select the value to use to reference users in the blog, and the text direction for blog content. Under Member Settings, select students and course groups that should be members of the blog. Because this is a private journal, this is not really needed. Since this is a private journal, you will want to allow your student to permanently delete blog entries if they wish, and you may or may not want to allow members to export their blog entries. Under Allow Members of the Blog, you can allow members of the blog to view comments, write comments, or delete comments. I'm going to leave this blank because this is a private journal. Under Set Date and Time Restrictions for editing the blog, select the dates that you want the blog to begin and end for updates. Let's say I was creating a private blog for a summer course. I want the edits to begin when the summer course starts, and I want the edits to go until the end of the summer session. Under Non-Member Settings, select whether or not you want non-members to view the blog. Since this is a private journal, we will leave all these selections open. Since this is a private blog, you may or may not want to create a gradebook entry for the blog. If you do, select Create a Gradebook Entry for this blog, type the entry name, enter the points possible, and then select whether or not you wish to display the grades to students. When you're finished with your blog settings, click OK. The private journal has been created. If you have a number of students and these are all private journals set up for each student, you may need to go back and create one for each student. Remember, you can always go back and alter settings if needed. Thanks for watching.